When this broke the EMS community, this broke instructors, this broke people, because we have been taught for how many years? I've been in EMS for 20 years now, a medic for 18 of those. They drove into your head backboard C collar, backboard C collar, backboard C collar, only to find out where'd that come from? No one really ever truly knows where that came from. It just showed up one day, and now it was an expected thing. When you look at the studies of where that came from, there's not much to it. And so part of why, let's dive into what this study says. So this came out from Kane and Braithwaite in 2022. And so what it's talking about is spinal motion restriction, as we're using or referring to it as SMR. Um, the study, what it was looking at was that SMR is used selectively based on a risk assessment, not reflexively for all trauma patients, which is, again, what we were pounded into our heads for years and years and years. Um, Avoiding harm. Okay, so avoiding unnecessary immobilization prevents risks like discomfort, pressure ulcers, respiratory compromise, and delays in care because they're so restricted to the board that takes time to get off and unpack and so on. So the evidence base comes from Kane and Braithwaite 2022 in New Jersey and the guidelines. So the old way we used to obviously package all trauma patients on long boards and rigid C collars for any type of neck trauma. The problem, though, again, like we said, is that it could cause harm. You know, airway compromise, pressure ulcers, pain. Um, Not everybody can lay flat. Some people just cannot.
So some people are curved in their back. And some of the transports are extended. So if you work in a rural setting and you have a trauma center that's an hour away, that's an hour long transport on a backboard.